Alright, good morning, everybody. What's the date? It's the 13th of January, man. Thursday. Almost the end of the week, man. Almost the end of the week. How everybody been doing? I've been cool, man. They're hella into NFTs, hella into, like, I'm like super into it. Obsessed, addicted. It takes up my whole life. I fucking love NFTs. But, anyway, that kind of brings me to the topic. Like, got me thinking about money. Like, it's so weird when you think about money, right? Because, like, I think the way we all think about it, like how we need to have a living and a job, I think it's kind of, I don't know how to put it. But look at it this way, okay? There's a lot of ways to make a living, a lot of ways to make money. You know, there's different ways of going through life. Like, you don't have to have just a fucking regular ass job, you know? There's a lot of ways. 'Cause I thought about it, right? I think the first thought of it came when I thought about, I know my barber. I thought about how much he makes, right? Because I'm like, he charges $40 for a haircut, I think. Or at least that's what he charges me. I don't know what the regular price is. Or maybe that is the regular price. I don't know. I just pay 40. But anyway, let's say he makes $40 an hour, right? My barber can cut, like, in one day, I gotta, this is not accurate, but I'm gonna just throw out some numbers. Because I think he cuts from, I don't know, but let's just say he works 8 hours in a day, right? And in 8 hours, he can cut one person's head maybe in like 30 to 40 minutes. So maybe, let's just say he gets, on a best day, he's able to get 2 people in a day. Now let's just do it one, and we'll double it after. We'll see the difference. But let's just say you're a barber and you cut hair. You charge $40 for a haircut, and you take like 30 minutes, right? Now let's just say you take an hour, and you work 8 hours, right? For those 8 hours, let's do the math. 8 hours times 40, motherfucker, you make $320 in one day. And if you work 5 days a week, times 5, 320 times 5, that's $1,600, $1,000 and 600. And then there's 4 weeks in a month, so we're gonna times that by 4. That's 6,400. 12 months in a year, times that by 12. That's 76K and 800. Wow, just off of that. If you're like, all you gotta do, really, for the barber, you just, like, you can learn anything. I think my barber told me all he did was watch YouTube videos on how to cut hair, and that's how he learned. He just started cutting hair, and now he's a professional barber full time. Now, all you had to do was go on YouTube, just spend, you know, a good amount of time learning this process, you know, learning how to cut hair, right? And then you just start practicing. Of course, once you learn from the YouTube video, you gotta, like, actually start cutting hair, put it into use, put it into practical use, and then from there, of course, you're gonna suck at first, but keep doing it over time, every day, and you're gonna eventually get better, you know? That's how it works. So just think about it. A guy can just go on YouTube, look up how to cut hair, and just start cutting hair. Of course, you're not gonna charge $40 a cut right off the bat. You gotta start cheap. I think my barber started, it was definitely like maybe $12, something like that. It's definitely pretty cheap. And now it's $40. Shit. I mean, hey, no judgment, man. You gotta make your money, make your money. You know, if you have a demand like that and people are willing to pay, good for you, man. That you're able to achieve that. Like, you're able to, like, damn, that's so fucking impressive. But yeah, think about that. Like, you know, because look at me, man. I work a regular ass job, right? You know, like, if you look at traditional, like, old traditional ways, people would rather, you know, they want to work a job than, like, become like a barber or a haircut person, you know. But nowadays it's like, no, what the fuck are we saying? I'd rather be a barber. You make more money than a job. Because look at me, man. Compared to me, I make $18 an hour, okay? $18 an hour. So 18. I work 8 hours a day, so 18 times 8 equals 144. So I make only $144 a day. Times that by 5 days a week. That's 720. And then every 2 weeks, times that by 2. That's 1440. And then for a month, times that by 2. I make about $2,880 in a month. But after taxes, that might be like 2,200 or something like that. Taxes pretty crazy. But look at that, man. Look at the difference. Yeah, I just work a regular job. And that just got me thinking. I'm like, all right, well, if I can live off my job right now, then if I really wanted to, I could just think of another way to just make 144. Like, if I don't want to work this job and I want to like work for myself or be like a independent person, right? Then I'm like, all right, what I have to do is be able to somehow make $144 a day, like steady, like consistently. So I just got me thinking, man. I'm like, okay, I'm like brainstorming now. What ways can I make money? What ways can I make money? I don't know, man. But shit. Like, if you really think about it, 144 a day is nothing, and that's how much I make, you know. And that's how much a lot of people make in this country. So maybe that'll open your mind. Maybe, you know, try to think of other ways to make money. What I thought about, I'm on this one website called Looks Rare. It's for crypto, but it's like an NFT marketplace. Right now, the APR is fucking crazy. It's 940%, right? So I just, you can just do the math. You can put in $20,000 in it right now, and if you do the math on the APR, you would make like over 300 in one day, right? Imagine that, just off of the APR off of that. Fucking shit. And if that's like steady, that I could just put money in there, 20K, and live off that, you know? Think about that. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I gotta figure out a way to make 144 a day. I don't know. But, I mean, instantly my mind thought to be a drug dealer, but I'm like, I don't want to fucking do that, because that's fucking, I don't know the math, but like, just sell bags of weed, flip it, and you get bigger, build a customer base, network, and you keep flipping until you're like a big time guy. You might even make enough that you can like employ your own drug dealers that do it for you, you know, or people that bag stuff for you, stuff like that, you know. I think that's like a business mindset you gotta have, like, or maybe that's what I have. I don't know, but I just think, all right, once you get this, you gotta learn how to scale it. So like with drug dealing, if you just start off by selling weed, little bags of weed, you make a little bit of profit, but then you can flip that profit, reinvest it in yourself, buy even more quantities of weed, sell that, right? And now you flipped it and made even more profit, and just keep doing that, scale it until you're at a point where you're making a lot of money. But then that's illegal, and I can't do that, even though that sounds fun, and that sounds like something I would be interested in, but no, I'm okay. But yeah, besides drug dealing, I think you just gotta find some sort of, well, I thought about the interest accounts. There's this one called Anchor Protocol that gives you 20% APR, which is fucking good, because like a regular ass savings account at a bank will give you like 0.1% or maybe 1% at best. And then that doesn't even keep up with inflation, because inflation is like 2%. So you're losing money by keeping it in the savings account. That's fucking retarded. But yeah, if you have like for the Anchor account, if you have like it's 20% APR, right, which is really freaking good, and that's steady too. Like that's for sure. Unlike this other website I just talked about with the 900, I don't think that's gonna be maintainable. But Anchor is. So 20%, right? Let's say I had 100K. Well, I'd be like, I already know the math, but I'm gonna do it in the calculator anyway, because that's the type of person I am. So let's say I put 100K into that, right? 100K times 20%. That's 20K. So if you think about it, I think I could do that honestly right now if I really wanted to, because I do have that liquidity like that. But yeah, just put 100K into Anchor Protocol. You make 20K a year, right? Okay, and then wait 1 year, you get that 20K, right? And just work your regular ass job. Maybe make try to save another 20K if possible, right? So that's 40K right there. Put it back into Anchor Protocol, 40. Now you're at 140K after a year, right? So 140K times 20%. That's 28,000. Okay, so in 2 years, in 2 years you make 28,000, and let's say you take that 28,000 and you keep working your job, and you, let's just say this time you save up 10K, right? So now that's a total of 38K. So 38K plus 140, how much is that? 38,000 times 140,000. I'm retarded. I'm supposed to add that up. That gave me like a 5 billion. Okay, 140,000 plus 38,000. That'll be 178,000. Okay, so now you have 178,000 in your Anchor Protocol account. That's going for 20% API. So let's do 178 times 20%. How much would that be? That's 35,600. Wow. 35,600. 35,600. Dang. Dang, man. I might do this, man. What the fuck? I just found out a way that I can retire. Whoa. Should I do this? I gotta talk to my uncle or something. Hey, man, if you're listening, hit me up. All right. Anyway, I kind of, damn, I got excited. What the hell? I think I just figured out a way that I can, like, retire. What? I don't know. But anyway, appreciate you for listening. Thank you very much. Taking time out your day. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just talking about money. I don't know if that made sense to anybody or if anybody got value out of it. I don't know. Sometimes when I be hearing things, it just clicks. Maybe it clicked for somebody. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for listening. Appreciate it. Enjoy your day, man. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Hope you have a good week. All right.
Yeah.